All right, team, it's that time again. Another week. Hope you killed it. Hope you had as much fun as we did. So this week we worked on the ClipFlow landing page. So that was a primary thing we wanted to work on this week. We were seeing quite a few people coming to our landing page, but just we weren't getting the conversions that we felt we should be getting. So we thought we'd redesign it, make it faster, make it more clear what we actually do, show more of the app, which is always cool. I love to see what an app looks like so I can see whether I'm wasting my time or not. So we did all those things. Not everyone wants to watch a video, so we turned it into screenshots. So that's pretty cool, very proud of that. One of the things we focused on a lot was the page speed. So we managed to actually improve our page speed almost double, which is great for search, and it also means the page loads faster. So that was one of the things we focused on. We also focused on A/B testing. So we came up with two different taglines. One's content planning for YouTube creators, so it tells you exactly what the app's for. But then we also had another tagline which kind of pushed on the pain point, which was maximum effort. So we all know a lot of people put in a lot of effort when making YouTube videos and then just getting mid results. So maximum effort, mid results. So we came up with that. We really liked it, but then, when I was building it, I thought, well, maybe we just go with the one that actually explains. So Darren and I had a little bit of a back and forth. And then to fix the problem, we decided, hey, why don't we do some A/B testing? So we've gone now and we're running an A/B test on that to see which one actually converts the best. It takes away all the feelings and emotions out of it. It becomes a data-driven decision, which we like. And we will run that for a couple of weeks and see what it is before making our final decision. Next up, we did some improvements on our mobile. So we took the landing page and we just worked through the mobile view, made sure everything looked right on mobile, because a lot of our views will actually come from mobile. It's important for everyone to make sure you're focusing on your mobile design. A lot of people kind of leave it to the end, but it's very important because if you have a look at most website statistics, you'll see that mobile is one of your number one traffic sources. Next up, I worked on a few bugs and some small features. So I noticed there was a sorting issue in the ideas tab. So when you create a new idea, it would just float up to the top. That's no good. So we fixed that. That now works perfectly. We add a little quality of life improvement. I like to do these. So it was the ability to add another idea once you've created or saved your one. So usually when you have ideas that come on in a flurry, you have a whole bunch of them. So you add your idea, click add another, hit save, and it just pops up and you can just keep it going, all right? That was a very small one, but just a nice little piece of quality of life improvement. Then finally, we updated the reset password styling, which somehow it had been forgotten. So it looked like a disaster. Fixed that up, and now it looks professional and works perfectly. On to a really cool and exciting one. So we're busy working on a redesign of the project overview. And to give you a little background, usually when we start an app, we have a few features we want to get out for the MVP. And what ends up happening is you only have 2 or 3 things to show on a page. So everything's quite big. You want to make sure you're taking up space. You don't want to have these tiny little things with an empty page. So if fonts are bigger, buttons are bigger, everything's bigger, just to make sure you are maximizing the use of space. But as you add features like we have been adding new sections to the project screen and starting to get a bit cluttered, we now go back to the drawing board and then we redesign it. We find out what pieces are important, bring them to the front, highlight those, and then work our way on kind of creating a flow. So our vision for ClipFlow is to create a tool that helps you from beginning, so ideation, all the way to publishing or of your actual final video, and all the steps in between. So we are breaking everything down into kind of fundamental pieces or categories as you move through the process, and we're putting them in the right place. I'm really excited about this one. So I actually got on the design, a little bit design this week, pull out my little design cap. Had a great time. So I'm waiting for Daryl to go through and shred it all, pull it apart, put it back together so we can come up with something really awesome that we're very excited to share with everyone in the next couple of weeks. Now, this is a bit of a low point, is our email marketing this week. We didn't manage to do any email marketing, which is sad, just because we're actually looking for a new tool. The one we were using before made a bit of a mistake. It ended up sending out part 2 of the email before part 1, which was a bit of a disaster. So we're now looking for a better platform to try. And while we're doing that, we're also getting a new email list, way smaller and more, I think, a bit more niche. So we can try and send out very, work through those one at a time and do proper emails to those customers. But we did have a couple of signups from our existing campaign and all our efforts that we've been putting in LinkedIn and Twitter/X. And then finally, this week, I've managed to record two new videos. So we've got the Next.js plus Rails API video coming up, which is a super exciting one, very interesting. It allows you to use Next.js and Rails as a backend, so you both get the best of both worlds. And then I've also done a video on A/B testing in Rails, so if you want to see how we did it, I've done a video on that as well. So thanks for watching, and we will catch you on the next one.